Granddad Bark was the one that really shaped everyone. He was a tremendous person, benevolent person for all family members.
The Bark family can be traced back to the village of Severnstoke in the county of Worcestershire, England. James and Sarah Bark entered the United States through the port of New Orleans in 1849. From there, they journeyed north to Cassville, Wisconsin.
They settled in Cassville, Wisconsin because Alfred Bark, a brother of James, had been there first, and the lore was that he had some trouble in England, so he had to get out of England. So that's where they all met.
Tom Bark was born in 1863. He had 3 sisters, Sarah, Esta, and Dora. At the age of 19, Tom trekked across the state of Iowa to Sutherland. There he met both of his wives. His first wife, Ella, died 4 years after giving birth to their only child. He then married Ella's first cousin, Augusta.
He was a farmer, and he grew into many different, he was quite, he and Augusta, he and Ella were quite very involved in the community, had lots of friends. Then he became a banker, and he lost his bank during the Depression because all the small little banks, if the big banks went under, the small banks went under. And actually he lost it all, and he rebuilt. The lore was that he took care of everybody. Granddad Bark was the guy that took care of every cousin, every brother, every brother-in-law, every sister. In fact, Augusta's sister, Aunt Mattie, was quite a figurehead in the family where she took care of the children. She was a favorite.
Tom had 1 daughter from each wife. The daughters were named Ethel and Catherine.
Granddad Bark was very proud of his 2 daughters. And if Ethel got something, Catherine got something. If Ethel got a fur coat, Catherine got a fur coat. If Ethel got a diamond ring, Catherine got a diamond ring. It was very even. They were 20 years apart.
Education was key in their family.
My Aunt Ethel went to Fanny Farmer cooking school in Boston. He wanted them to have education. My grandmother, Catherine, went to Ferry Hall in Lake Forest, Illinois. And then she went to University of Iowa. And my dad always used to say she was a Pi-Phi. We knew everything. Karl Vrooman Kretzinger has a very interesting life. He was really a child that had a rough childhood. He was born William Samuel Kretzinger Jr. to William Samuel Kretzinger and Nell Bell Owens. He was born in 1904, and they divorced in 1905 when he was a year old. She was so mad that she renamed him. And the story went that she was going to name him after the rich's uncle. Well, she messed up. It was Claude, but that's how he ended up as Karl Vrooman Kretzinger.